As you can see from the title and the thumbnail, I thought that the Wyze V3 is the best budget security camera in the market when it comes to features, since it offers local storage, AI for detection, robust app layout, streamlined integration with other third-party services, which it's actually not. And here's why. Here's our long-term review of the Wyze V3 after a year. Hi, this is Art again from Few Texts Later, and today we will talk about Wyze V3 after using it for close to a year now, and I got some thoughts about it. By the way, thanks to Wyze for sending this camera for review and for sponsoring today's video. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description for anyone who's thinking of purchasing one. It does help out the channel with no extra cost to you. Now that is out of the way, let's unbox this and see what we got. So it comes with a quick start guide, the camera itself, a very long flat USB-A to micro USB cable for power, some mounting accessories, a power adapter, and screws and anchors. I like how they keep the cost low with the update from the V2. This pigtail design is what makes this camera can withstand outdoor. And that's about it. Now to set this up, it never gets easier. The app will guide you throughout the process from start to finish with zero issues. Only problem you may have is when you tried connecting the camera to your router and it doesn't automatically switch from 5 GHz to 2.4 GHz. Most newer routers automatically does this. But if you still got those old routers, or maybe the router that was provided to you by your ISP company, but it still depends. If you happen to have that type of issue, my only suggestion is you just need to walk farther from your router until you barely get any Wi-Fi signal while being connected to a 5 GHz network. Then your phone should automatically connect to the 2.4 GHz and try redoing the setup process. Here's a daytime footage that was captured. And this is the nighttime. For daytime, it's just awesome. It's clear, though there are some dropping frames, but it's almost unnoticeable. For nighttime, like what most brands that records in the night vision mode, details are clear if it's about 5 to 8 feet away, but for objects that are too close, expect it will be washed out. Now, good thing about the Wyze V3, it supports color night vision. I really like how the starlight performs. It really looks good. Now, let's talk about the pros. Like what I mentioned in my intro, Wyze offer the best features for the price you pay for. Having an SD card for local storage as an option is just amazing. Considering that most other brands only offer cloud recording. Speaking of recording, it records at full HD 1920 by 1080 resolution with 130-degree diagonal field of view. It captures both black and white using the infrared or full color night vision mode using its starlight sensors. It works both indoor and outdoors, which I installed mine outdoors, and I used the same USB cable that came with it, and of course the adapter. And I plugged this into an outlet along the hallway outside our house, and it works like a charm. It's been sitting there for months, and it works like a tank. It needs to get through rain, extreme heat, and a ton of dust, which is expected, but it still works like brand new. It loads decently quick compared to, let's say, the Wyze C6N pan and tilt camera. Considering that Wyze V3 is located farther from the Wi-Fi router itself, and the fast loading time reflects to the smart display as well from Google and Amazon, which is pretty cool. The only downside for me is the paid subscription to get the most of the camera. Like, it wasn't able to trigger Alexa routines, let's say, when a motion is detected if you are not subscribed to one of their paid plans, which can be a factor for some or it may not, but definitely for me. I just don't know how SwitchBot's smart camera does this with no extra cost that Wyze can't. Considering that SwitchBot's indoor camera is cheaper compared to Wyze's Cam V3, having this feature, especially if you are using Amazon Alexa for automation like me, this can be a deal breaker. But if you don't, well, good for you. This can be the best security camera that you can get for under $35. Build quality, reliability, and the ease of use are just top notch. Even your grandmother can set this up with little to no issues. And after using it for months, quality of footage is still crisp. I don't know yet how it goes with extreme cold weather conditions, since we don't experience snow in the Philippines. The power adapter still works as long as it is plugged into an outlet that is covered at least. And yeah, there you go. That's our long-term review and the setup process for the Wyze Cam V3. If you think we missed anything, which definitely we did, let us know in the comment section below. Again, I left their link in the description below for anyone who's interested in picking one up. This is Art again from Futex Later. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.